12.2, adding and subtracting like fractions. Okay, word problem first. Start us off with a good one. It says one night, 77 out of 100 of the moon's visible surface is illuminated. The next night, an additional 9 out of 100 is illuminated. What fraction of the moon's visible surface is illuminated on the second night? How would I solve that?
You just 77 plus 9.
Okay, good. Sierra says, I'm going to take 77. Technically, I'm going to take 77 over 100, and I'm going to add to it 9 over 100. What do you get when you add 77 over 100 plus 9 over 100?
86 over 100.
Which then can reduce.
86 over 100, which could reduce, yes.
So 43 over
Do
50.
we always reduce? Yes, reduce always. So what did you say, E?
43 over 50.
43 over 50. Both are divisible by 2. Okay, always reduce. So adding like fractions. Pretty simple stuff, yes? Okay, so let's look at some more examples. Let's say you want to subtract like fractions. Let's say you have negative 4/7 minus 2/7. Can you subtract those?
No. I know what you would do.
What do you mean, no? Do they have common denominators?
Yeah.
So can I subtract them?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. When you add it,
What do you mean?
because it's
Negative 6 over 7.
No, there's no double negative. The double negative would be if it says negative 4/7 minus
It would be
negative
negative.
2/7.
So it's negative 2 over 7.
Yes, it would be what?
Negative 6.
Negative 6.
I said that.
Negative 6 over 7.
Wait.
But
I
how?
did.
Negative
you
4
add-
what was it?
minus
No,
2 is
do
negative
that.
6.
But what's 7 minus 7?
You don't do that. The denominator stays the same always.
Okay.
You always keep the denominator the same.
I know you always keep the dot, not the whatever that's called, the same. But
No, stop. What?
I know you keep the same. But I just said you would add. You said no.
You're not adding. You're subtracting. It's negative 4 minus 2, which is negative 6. In your head, is that adding?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes, you add.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What is this?
Look at my topic.
What is this? 1/10 minus negative 3/10. Flip over 10. Flip 4 over 10, which is what?
2/5.
Always reduce. Always reduce. Okay, what about this? I'm just going to do lots of different ones today.
Okay.
5 and 5/9 plus 2 and 7/9.
Don't you have to change it to improper?
Okay, we can change it to improper fractions,
No.
yes. Or we can do it a couple ways.
The whole numbers and then.
I was about to say you just add the whole numbers and then you add the two
Okay.
the numerator.
We can do it that way also.
And then you would. and then
Wait, let her explain.
it would be 8. It would be 8 over 2 to the 9.
Okay, let's talk about how we get there.
Yes.
If I add the whole numbers first, what do you get?
7.
7. What do you get when you add the fractions together?
I don't know.
12 over 9, but you have to.
Stop.
Wow.
Okay, so I have 7 and 12/9. That's not the correct answer yet.
Can't you
It's 12 minutes.
What?
simple? I mean, make it. Then, yeah. Don't you have to do 7 times 9?
Well, not necessarily. I want to leave it in mixed number form. I don't want to leave it in an improper fraction. You could change it to an improper fraction and then figure out what that is. Or I can say, okay, 12 over 9. How many sets of 9s do I have in 12?
You have
One.
1.
Okay, I have 1, which means that changes this to
8.
8 wholes. Okay, 8 total numbers. And what is 12 minus 9?
3
So
over
I have
9. And then
3.
you
I
reduce
talk what I
that.
always correct.
8 over 1/3.
8 and 1/3. Okay? Or we can do it Emma's way that she was talking about. Let's look at that. Okay? If I take 5 and 5/9 and I add it to 2 and 7/9, Let's change those to improper fractions first. Emma, what does 5 and 5/9 change to?
It did it correct.
50 over 9.
What's 5 times 9?
Oh, yes.
45.
That's right.
And then 45 plus 5?
50 over 9.
Good, 50 over 9. Okay, what does 2 and 7/9 change to?
Wait, Jacob, let me think.
2 times
25
9.
over 9.
She said, wait, 25.
Don't kill butterflies, Carter.
Carter.
He probably don't know what that means.
25 over 9. 2 times 9 is what?
18.
18 plus 7 is?
25.
Okay. So I get 25 over 9, which would give me what? What does that give me?
75 over 9.
Beautiful. 75 over 9. How many
And then-
times does 9 go into 75?
It doesn't.
It doesn't go into it evenly, so we're going to have a remainder.
7 times.
Okay?
No. Yeah. That's
No,
right.
8.
Wait.
72.
9 times 8.
8 is
9 times 8 is 72.
So
9 times 8 is 72.
8 times.
72.
8 times. So you have 8 times, right? So if you did this long division wise, you would say 8, you would say 72. What's your remainder? 3/9, which gives me what?
Oh, you just cracked this leg.
You still got the right answer, Emma.
Okay? Yes, I'm saying you can do it either way. Just show me your work. I don't care which way you do it. If it is easier for you to change it into an improper fraction first, do it. Do what's easier for you. If it's easier, like Sierra said, to add the whole numbers and then figure out what the other fraction part is, do it that way. Just show me your work. We will do more. Oh, we're going to. Here we go.
It's like right on it.
I'm going to.
Like
You okay?
Negative 10 and 6/13 minus 6 and 8/13. E, good. You can come do this one.
Bet.
I'll put another one up. Here we
Oh,
go.
I didn't mean
It's.
I didn't mean that.
I'm doing like that. I don't know.
Show me your work. Just show me your work. I don't
I'm
care
doing
what
the
you
work in my head, but like I don't know. Like.
Well, then you have to put it on the board. I have to see your work.
Miss Peters, can I put on your pink glove? Ooh, I don't do this.
It'd be
In a minute. 1 second.
You only email.
Can I do this?
Yep,
Can I
go
do
for
this
it.
one?
I can't.
You can make it into an improper if you want to.
130. 136.
Just dance.
No.
You'll be okay.
Stop, Josh.
136. Six over 13. Where would I put the negative? On the top or bottom?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh my.
Who wants to do the one up top?
Can someone
Okay,
do
Emma.
13 times 6 on their calculator? Carter.
Got it? Bottom one?
Wait, I want to make sure I do this.
78. Thank you.
It was 13 times 6, right?
Yeah.
Peter?
What?
I do the bottom one.
In just a second when she moves out of the way.
86
Okay.
over 13. I'm gonna put that at the top.
Is that a 7 or 8?
That's an 8. That's an 8. No, that's 4. For which one? The right or the blue?
4 goes into both.
That's-
Giving you
I mean-
2 over 10, giving you, no, 20
No.
divided by 4 is 5. So it's going to say 2.
What?
Jelly.
Okay, come on, Jacob.
With this?
Jacob, you agree?
So you have negative 136 over 13. Let me double check. Yes, that's correct. And then you have negative 6 times 13 plus 8, right?
That looked a lot different from my
Or you have 6 times. What did you say 6 times 13 was? 6 times 3 is 9, right?
78.
18, 78 plus 8. Okay, 86. Now you have negative 136 minus 86. So it's just like this one over here.
It would be an add.
Yep.
So
Oh, okay.
it would be Carter 136
Negative-
negative
negative
136 plus
Mine, that was
86.
Negative 86
Okay.
plus 86.
Negative 50.
No. That's not right.
Okay.
You keep going.
Oh, okay.
Negative 136 plus negative 86.
Okay.
6.
Negative 222.
Negative 222 over 13. Then you have to change it.
Negative 2 what?
222 over 13. Now change it.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you
Negative.
to do it that way? Me too.
You like my picture?
Yes.
Carter, throw me your calculator, please.
Toast that
When I'm still paying
Go on,
attention.
there you go.
Okay. So you are going to do negative 2 over 1b. So you said negative 8
What?
minus negative 222, negative 6 over 3, and you reduced it down. Beautiful.
Yay!
Yes.
Hoorah!
Okay. So what we are going to focus on tonight, you're fine, keep going. I'm just talking. What we are going to focus on tonight is taking and adding and subtracting like fractions. Do not get confused by the negatives. Only if there are 2 negatives in a row, and in your book, they probably will show it with parentheses. Do you have a blip blip? Okay, that's the only time. Otherwise, you got to keep that negative sign with this, and it becomes negative 6. Okay, pay attention to that. That's going to be the hardest part for you. When you are solving mixed numbers, adding and subtracting mixed numbers, you can either change them to improper fractions and then change it back at the end, or I could have done negative 10 and negative 6 is negative 17. 6 and 8 is 14. Yes? Yes.
One of those are negatives.
14 over 13, which gives me negative 18 over, and 113. You can do it either way. Show me your work. I still got the same answer. It shouldn't be 17. This should be 18. Oh, wait. No, I got
See
17. You're right. I was being stupid.
That's what's stupid.
Okay. And you still get the same answer. So show me your work whichever way you do it. I don't care. This is what you are working on your homework tonight. I think you can handle it.